Pray for a swift death.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we have a whole lot to talk about. I want to start this video off with some controversy. Let's get people angry down in the comment section. You guys will probably see my version, my video in about a week. I don't know. Sometimes I delay video for such a long time. I'll show you guys the thumbnail. The video is done. It's complete, but I don't know when I will actually post it. It's a Tekken 8 tier list. My final prediction before the game is announced, revealed, released. Someone on the Tekken subreddit made their own. Now, I think their version is pretty cool. Key differences that I noticed with mine versus theirs. Well, this one, I say this one was, it's realistic, but also it definitely throws out the idea of this character was in every single game, so this character will continue to be in every single game. One key thing that I noticed is Jack here. Jack, I put him in my list. You guys will see exactly why I put him in, but he's been in every single game. I was saying that he probably will continue, even though his usage and he's not that big of a character. I think he will still continue to be, but this person didn't put him on the list. And when I looked to the comment section, I already knew what I was going to find. So many comments complaining about Jack needs to be on the roster. He's been in every single game. And I think this is like a double-sided dagger. Just because a character's been in every single game doesn't mean they should continue to be in every single game. I'm not saying Jack specifically, but if they feel some other character is more important or needs to be there instead of Jack, then I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't want them to just put things in the game just because that's what they did in the past. Decisions they made 20 years ago in Tekken 2 should not be dictating Tekken 8. If they feel like a character should go, then it should go, you know? But I just want to mention that. I don't know, it was cool that I did one, and then like a day later on Reddit, someone created their own, so I just thought it was cool to mix and match. And you guys definitely should subscribe and check out the tier list once I do actually post it. The next thing that I want to talk about, inspired by our Tekken mains King and Brian. Two wrestlers, they dressed up as King and Brian and they went out, and I believe they fought their whole match this way. There was a small clip of them going out into the ring, and they basically did Brian Fury's intro and King's intro. I can't show that. Copyright on YouTube would clap my cheeks if I tried to show WWE wrestling footage in a video. Can't do that, but Markman also tweeted about it, so I thought I would mention that. The next thing, Arslan Ash has a few tweets that I quickly want to talk about. This one just kind of made me feel good. It says, a throwback to Evo USA. It seems like a different timeline altogether. Many people know about the struggles I faced that year, but this capture is something else. I was sleeping on the floor one night and on top of the world the next. Life has been kind. Another reason why I wanted to talk about Arslan Ash is because Combo Breaker is coming up. There's another tournament, Texas Showdown, that's also coming up. He registered for both of those, but Combo Breaker, I'm hoping he's at Combo Breaker. We know that Nee has been to pretty much all of them in the past. I don't know if there's any restrictions still in place that's preventing them from traveling, but if they are going to show up, this is the most likely chance for them to battle besides Evo. Evo, I think Nee definitely will be there, but Evo's so far away, I would love for them to be at Combo Breaker. The fact that Arslan Ash is going to be there is huge. Let's talk about the big thing. What's in the title? What's in the thumbnail? Let's break it down. So I seen a tweet about YouTube on Twitter, and I made a video about this in the past. Well, let me read it. It says, while I was editing some content for YouTube, I noticed Tekken 8 is now listed as a game title. More hints that Tekken 8 is on the way. Now this is from October 17, 2021. Now I did a video about this specifically, I don't even know, it's probably like a year ago now, but I was just chalking it up to the algorithm. When a lot of people are searching for something, the algorithm will go ahead and just create a title. The example I used, I said if everyone for some odd reason just started searching Tekken 9, then Tekken 9, a slot would be created there. But We got Street Fighter 6, the reveal, the announcement trailer. I made a few videos for Street Fighter 6 and it's not on here. And that made me think, Street Fighter 6 is a game that is confirmed. We know that is coming, yet it's not on here. See, Street Fighter, so you have Street Fighter 5, 2, Anniversary, 4, Cross Tekken, Third Strike. There is no Street Fighter 6 on. They even have Tekken Cross Street Fighter, another game that is not, it was announced, but it's not confirmed to be coming or anything. But no Street Fighter 6. Now, I don't know if, we obviously know Tekken 8 is coming. I'm not trying to say that this is more proof or anything, but it just makes it so much more mysterious, so much more confusing. You have a game that's confirmed, not on the list, but a game that's not confirmed on the list. And it's been on the list for at least a year and a half now. Let's move on. I have an update to a discussion that I had probably like a week ago now, but I was talking about how Bandai Namco got a new community manager. She put out a tweet. I'll show you guys the tweet. Basically, they have a new community manager, and I was saying how this should mean that we get not only more updates, but better updates, better flow of information. In the past, when it comes to patch notes, updates, it's not really explained or broken down what's actually happening. And this new person, Romanova, I was saying maybe she's there to help with that. But after I made that video, Michael Murray responded to her, and this kind of added like doubt in my mind, and I'll explain why. Michael Murray responds to her and says, "Hey, I was wondering if that might be the case. Congrats." Someone says, "Don't worry, Michael Murray, people will still hurl vile abuse at you as well. LOL, that will never change." Now, from Michael Murray's response, his first response, it kind of seems as if she was hired without their, not, I don't want to say knowledge, but it seems like without them being involved. So I don't know. So since like she was just hired sort of by Bandai Namco and not really Tekken, I don't know how close she will be to the game, is what I'm saying. I don't know if she will be communicating as closely with Tekken, Soul Calibur, and Dragon Ball Z as I thought before. I don't know. Hey, I was wondering that sense of mystery there from Harada, from Michael Murray, just makes you wonder how big of a role she truly will play. But I will continue to keep tabs on her Twitter and see what it is she's actually saying. One thing that I found that was really cool, and I just want to talk about briefly. Someone asks, "What is your favorite thing about the FGC?" The love for games, watching how it drives everyone to do different things, whether it's competing, commentating, working within, content creation, etc. It's a beautiful thing to see. And I thought that was a really cool tweet because we all love gaming, and our love for gaming pushes us in many different directions. Like she says, competing, commentating, streaming, content creating, working within, art, fan art, like so many different things. The passion is just amazing. And that's why I like to capture so many different elements in a video, because it's more than just combos. It's more than just frame data. It's like a culture, I have one tweet here from Harada. Nam na. Where is Ko? Oh, I got it. And sometimes I over speculate on these things, but we do know that Bandai Namco is changing their logo in April. April 1st is the official date that the new logo will take place. I know I used it in some thumbnails already, but April 1st is the official date. In these images linked to Harada's tweet, these pictures basically show that Bandai Namco is putting up a new sign. Now, I couldn't really tell if this was the new logo or if they were just, time for a new sign. But either way, I thought these pictures was cool. Anytime they show us pictures of the actual building where our favorite games is made, I think that's cool to show. One last thing, or two last things to talk about. The first one is a post from 7 months ago on the Tekken subreddit. Yoshimitsu Concept for upcoming Tekken 8. Now, this design for Yoshimitsu is really cool. I like the futuristic aesthetic. I do like the design, but I also don't like it. The reason why I don't like it is because I don't want Yoshimitsu's designs to get more and more futuristic, more and more abstract. I do like sometimes for him to just have a regular traditional outfit. You know, I do like that there's a mix of both. I don't want him to solely become this, let's do some crazy design that has nothing to do with Yoshimitsu just for the, that's what I felt like they did with the squid. The squid was just because of like they wanted to grab like the anime community, and that's cool and all, but I don't really want Yoshimitsu to be that every single game. You know what I mean? Sometimes I do want Yoshimitsu just to be Yoshimitsu and not to be this eye candy to pull in a community. For example, let's say they made him look like a furry or something to bring in furries to the Tekken community. You know what I mean? Like I want that to be Yoshimitsu's job in every single game, right? But that's pretty much it. That's everything that I really want to talk about and break down. I just like talking about as many topics as I can in one video because I think it's really cool to just jump between different things and also to do updates on past things that I discuss. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching. Bye.